This is an example for Lesson 2 of writing notes about human services contacts with clients. This example focuses on using the notes taken during the interview to compile a formal note that documents the client contact. In this example, we take the notes used in the previous writing lab example and for the interview with Scott Thompson, and then we write a formal note documenting the contact. As you might remember, Scott Thompson's is the father of Judy, and his brother Michael lives with him, and there was a report received saying Judy was seen wandering around the neighborhood, unsupervised, appearing hungry, dirty, unbathed, and with head lice. So the initial interview note includes, first of all, identifying information. So it identifies Scott Thompson, age 28, interviewed in his home to assess the validity of reported child neglect regarding his 6-year-old daughter, Judy. It's very concise and very specific. The presenting problem just restates the report. The history is categorized and kind of separated into a number of different paragraphs. The first paragraph describes Mr. Thompson's appearance. It also describes his family situation. He's a single parent. Judy's his only child. Her mother left approximately 2 years ago and hasn't had contact since then. And his 16-year-old brother, Michael, lives with him and helps care for Judy while the client works. The second paragraph talks about the client's reactions to the allegations. So it denies them, saying that she's always supervised by himself or his brother. She plays outside and gets dirty, but then he gives her a bath. He doesn't know how someone could look hungry. And he does report that, yes, she had head lice, but that was a month ago with everybody in her class. And she used the shampoo and was let back into school, so she doesn't have head lice now. The third paragraph kind of describes how aggravated he got, but it talks about it in a neutral, objective way. It said he raised his voice. He said he was flustered by the report and by the fact that someone would say that about him. He blamed old people in the neighborhood who would complain about this. So these are 3 points that are used in order to assess the situation. The assessment says that the responses that he gave seemed reasonable. He didn't explain, though, how he knew his brother properly supervised Judy or fed her, and this was a hole, so to speak, in his report. Yes, he did raise his voice and say he was flustered, and that did, the assessment is that did show that he was angry, and this is an assessment so we can interpret that here, although not in the history section. But the judgment here is just that his reaction was within normal bounds given the situation. The fact that he responded to the questions well showed cooperation. And the assessment ends by saying that more information is needed to decide on these allegations, and the information is planned to come from talking with Judy and talking from Michael and also talking with Judy's teacher. The plan reflects this assessment by saying that the next objective is to meet with Judy, Michael, and Judy's teacher, and that the worker will do that within 48 hours. So this is a very simple plan, and the overall goal is to assess whether the allegations are true or not. So review what you learned from Lesson 2 and from this example, and then go to the Lesson 2 writing lab, and you'll have an opportunity now to write a note documenting the Lisa White interview.